Hello, Anteater fans. Michael O'Sullivan sitting down with head coach David Kniffin of the UC Irvine men's volleyball team as we look ahead to another campaign, Coach, 2016-17. Not too far away now when you think about it, but it'll get going as we delve right into it. Late December, 12/29 against Concordia. Nice little Orange County matchup there to open things up for you, and pretty early, I know, in the season than usual.
Really early. Yeah, I mean, our guys will get back from winter break, have a couple days, and we go right into a match that counts. And but it's always great to play another Irvine team. You know, we've got a good thing going here for Irvine volleyball in Orange County. So Concordia, Irvine, right down the street. Good way to kick things off for us.
Yeah, and then immediately after the new year, 2017. 3 straight home matches here, a couple of non-conference opponents, but sandwiched by UC San Diego, your first MPSF game.
Yeah, so again, good opportunity to get teams to come in. We're grateful that both Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, who we haven't played since the 2007 national championship match, actually, they'll be coming in, and then we'll get a chance to host Grand Canyon, which will be a first for us, and kick things off with our current MPSF opponent, UC San Diego, and our future Big West opponent looking ahead to next year.
Yeah, and the MPSF, final year of this conference, and then it really starts to open up with conference opponents after that, which is never easy, I know. But 3 straight road games, Santa Barbara, UCLA, UC San Diego, and then you get Hawaii here at home on the 21st of January, and that's always a fun matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Hawaii always travels well. We've had a lot of great matches with them over the years. They will bring some international volleyball to the table as well. That's something that's been kind of a signature of our program over the last couple of years. So there'll be some good matchups there. That'll be a fun one to watch.
That all leads up to a trip to Provo, Utah. That really jumps off the page as always when you guys go there. I know you really enjoy playing at that venue.
Yeah, and we're going to make it 2 at Utah. So we're going to go ahead and play twice there, and probably my favorite place to play. Love playing in Hawaii. Love some of the competitive environments and teams that we play against. I love some of the other venues, but in terms of the comprehensive environment, BYU is just an unbelievable place to play. So we always look forward to that one, and I'm grateful we get to do it early, and as Orange County boys might even get to see a little snow.
Yeah, and I know over the last handful of years, we've had great crowds, whether here or at Utah for those games, and you guys have been trading some blows the last couple seasons, but then a nice home stretch here in February. I know the fans will really look forward to this. Starting on the 3rd with SC, then Long Beach State comes in, CSUN, and UCLA, and that will be really when you're finding that rhythm of the season.
Yeah, and hopefully we have a good sense of who we are and what we're about at that point. Obviously it's we do have a senior-laden roster, and we have the potential to start 5 seniors. But I think as the team goes on, through a competitive season, we're always kind of forming our identity. So I think at that point, we may have a pretty good sense of who we are. Hopefully we're getting good and grounded in those home matches, and we can move forward from there. But those will definitely be exciting matches to watch against very good teams and very iconic opponents.
Yeah, should see a lot of fans here for that too on campus. And you mentioned finding that identity and being grounded. Well, you'll be on the road a lot after that. From late February all the way through March, you're on the road. And a lot of MPSF opponents looking up and down here, but a trip that stands out to the Midwest, to Columbus for Ball State and Ohio State, and also St. Francis just before that in Pennsylvania.
That's right. We've never been to St. Francis before. We had the opportunity to go out there, and we're always looking to expand our footprint with UC Irvine men's volleyball. So right. I think that's something that's been common over the last 5 years. We're trying to get out and play everybody we can. So a good opportunity to go play a new opponent. And then Ohio State, who also is hosting the 2017 national championships. They are the defending 2016 national champions. And then they're gracious enough to bring in Ball State so that we can kind of complete that trip. We're going to get 3 good matches out there this March, and that's just a great opportunity for us.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And then talking about the final games of the regular season here, late March, Pepperdine and Stanford. So you stay here in California, but then you do the flipper as they both come in, Stanford and Pepperdine, to end the regular season at the Bren.
Yeah, and again, just perennially competitive teams, iconic opponents again, certainly in men's volleyball. Right. And so I would suspect that as we get towards the end of the season, looking at the MPSF schedule this year and just kind of glancing at other schedules, the seeding for that 8-team tournament at the end of our season, there will be some shifting based on those last 2 weekends, maybe right down to that last match. So this is a good opportunity to see some movement and definitely some good matches.
Yeah, so then, on the 15th of April, MPSF tournament time. So that's when things get awfully serious. Last year of the league as it stands now before it kind of branches off a little bit. Who are you seeing as the top dogs this year?
Well, the ones that are returning that had success kind of in the postseason play last year, you're looking at BYU, who made it to the national championship match, always a strong team. You're looking at UCLA and Long Beach State, who have some youth on the court that gained some experience through last season. I think will both be strong teams again. I would expect their identities to go relatively unchanged. And then you're looking at teams that are bringing in reinforcements like UC Santa Barbara, Hawaii are bringing in guys that could be impact players right away for them. Stanford as well. And then the teams that we're all curious about are teams like Pepperdine and Northridge and what's Cal Baptist going to bring and San Diego and so on down the list. But as usual in the MPSF, these are all tough matches. And I think there'll be some real fun matchups.
Yeah, it's never easy in this conference, no question about it. That'll always be an exciting time, that MPSF tournament. Looking at your roster, Coach, you mentioned that veteran presence that I know you're going to depend on a lot this year. You could say you're starting 5 seniors, but Tamir Hershko, Michael Saeda, two guys known in the program that I know you're expecting big years out of, and some others as well.
Yeah, every team needs their champions, and I think we're going to put together a good competitive team. We'll expect big things out of those 2 guys.
Yeah.
And Tamir is a proven entity for us in terms of he was an All-American in 2015. He obviously missed 18 matches last year, which was that's a blow for us.
Yeah.
Because you've got your All-American out there who can't play. So we expect big things from Tamir. He's healthy and ready to go. Has just spent all summer with the Israeli national team. And then Michael is a guy that's proven that he can compete for us both at opposite and as setter. So wherever that guy is on the court for us, he'll be on the court for us, and we expect him to do some heavy lifting. And then in terms of other guys around there, I think another iconic player we need to keep an eye out for is a kid like Scott Static, who's a freshman for us. He's 7 feet tall. He's got experience with the youth and junior national teams. He was the best blocker in the World Championships down in Argentina a couple years ago. So the #1 blocker in the world in his position. And I would expect that he will have some effect on other teams, and that'll be a different look for us. We've never had a middle that big, so that could change the way we play the game a little bit.
Yeah, 7-footer always welcome here at Irvine, as we lost a notable one a year ago. But Kniff, thanks so much for taking a little time with us. Things will get going the 29th of December. Good luck this season, and we'll see you then.
Thank you.
See you next time, Anteater fans.